Welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Now let's take our time to listen to this video. We will understand what Apostle Suleman, the story he shared concerning late Archbishop BENSON IDAHOSA, what happened in the church, how he staged armed robbery in the church. Now let's take our time and watch this.
Okay, how many of us can die for someone here? One day we were in church, and armed men broke into the church of God Mission. Papa Idahosa was just preaching. No, he wasn't preaching, he was just giving an announcement. Armed men broke into the church. We didn't know it was Papa that did it. Armed men broke into the church. Before you know, people were climbing window. Armed men were climbing window, jumping and running. Now I was okay. The part that got me a bit worried was one old man. You know, that man should be like 85. He was the first to jump. So Papa turned to him and said, "You, that you are close to where you are going. Are you not happy that even if anything meets you here, you got the man said, no." I've told us a story of a drama group that went to present a movie. I've told us the story. How the drama group went to present a movie, and because they were in the hall, they wore their costume. They painted, they wore tail, wore horn like Satan, put nails on his hand, wore all the kinds of costume. Some dressed like demons, black, with dolls on their eyes, like teddies on their head, put on some piercing shoes. So they just wanted to enter the place so they can present, because if they get there before they would dress, it would take time. So they had to just wear. While they came down from the bus, rain. So there was a church in that street where they could hide. So the rain can go down a bit before they go to the main church where they want to act their movie. So all of them ran to the church to take shelter, and they ran from behind. And the pastor was preaching. And the pastor saw demons entering the church. The pastor was preaching and he stopped. He said, "Brethren, Satan has entered the church." Satan has entered the church. And while they were doing everything, they look at the altar. Pastor was not there. Pastor took off for a fake devil. The church was empty. People jumping window, breaking glass. Only one woman was left. Not because she was bold. She was too old to run. So the young man, all of them started laughing. They were saying, wait. Nobody listened. Wait. So when the mama sat down, he was going. So the young man who wore the horn, who was the principal actor, who was acting like Satan, walked and said, "Mama." And the woman managed to kneel down. He said, "Devil, I know that you can see and know everything. Just now when they were binding you, did you hear my voice?" Fake devil. They ran for a fake devil. Am I communicating now? Am I communicating? The Bible said they all returned. Okay, look at the scenario. They were all lepers. They saw Jesus coming. Have mercy. Jesus said, "Go and wash yourself." So they all went. "Go and show yourself rather to the priest." They went to the priest and they were healed. From there, hey, they went home. Only one turned back. Can you see that thanksgiving is a sign of responsibility? Only one turned back and remembered. That's the generation we are living now. Can I shock you? The 9 that were healed were from Galilee. Only that one was a Samaritan. Those that were healed, that's why Jesus said, "Where are the others?" Only this stranger. People do not practice the act of thanksgiving because of entitlement mentality. All of this so-called grace message and revelation that brings entitlement on the believer. Don't pray. Christ has done this. Don't do this. Relax. Don't do this. No, don't do that. Entitlement. If you know how the disciples died, you will stop this entitlement mentality. If you know how Peter died, if you know how Paul died, all of them died miserable. Some were turned upside down, some were butchered. This entitlement mentality, except this stranger, we are so entitled. People cross their leg, Thanksgiving is going on, they cross their leg and they rely on their prayers. Oh, God kept you alive. Of course I prayed. Oh, you are still breathing. Of course I prayed. Of course I fasted. No, sir. There are people on the mountain who died on the mountain. Died on the mountain, died in prayer, died fasting. But God kept you. 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 Look at this. Let me show you something. The Bible says, when they saw him, they lifted up their voice. Master. When he came back after the miracle, he cried with a loud voice. You don't get something? When they saw him, they lift up their voice. When he returned after he was healed, move on. When he returned after he was healed, he came back with a loud voice. Go on, go on, go on. Okay, and with a loud, go back, 15. And with a loud voice, how did they ask for healing? They lifted up. How did they appreciate God? How did they ask for healing? How did they ask for healing? Lifted up their voice. How did they appreciate God? You don't get the revelation there? The intensity of your demand should correlate with the intensity of your gratitude. Many of you, when you had a problem, you were ready to do anything. God has helped you. Now you are thanking him. You are not ready to do many things. When there was a need, when you had a challenge in your life, there are people that said, whatever it will cost me to have a baby, whatever. Some of you are branches, all are branches. Some of you have to repeat your Thanksgiving by next Sunday. Because what you did was not a Thanksgiving, it was a mess. You wanted a baby, there's nothing you didn't say. Father, take away this reproach from me. Take away this reproach from me. Oh God, take away this reproach from me. Lord, prove yourself in my life. And God did it. And see the way you thanked him. The intensity of your thanksgiving. Can I say this to you? Thanksgiving is beyond saying thank you.